Morning everyone, welcome to another Savanna stay-at-home safari. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Dan. We're taking out on a drive this morning. Just had a hyena running up behind us over here, potentially heading towards the area where we left the dogs yesterday. So we're going to head off and go try and find the wild dog feed this morning. So I managed to find a small clan of hyenas here. It looks like 6 of them. Looks like the wild dogs last night have come through this area potentially early this morning, and very common for the hyenas to be following a large pack of wild dogs like that. You'll see this large female hyena's got her nose lifted quite high in the air, definitely on the scent of the wild dogs. Hyenas can be a very trusty way of finding many of your large predators. They've got an incredible sense of smell, and so while we're trying to follow the tracks with kind of using visual tracking methods, these guys will definitely be using their nose and be able to pick up on the scent of those dogs and move a lot quicker than we can potentially move while following tracks. Unfortunately, no luck with the dogs this morning. They seem to have moved quite far on their morning hunt. Tracks are still in the area, so there's a chance we might still bump into them. We're going to continue a bit further westwards into the property and see what else we can find this morning. So folks, we found ourselves a Schlegel's blind snake. This is quite a large one, one of the biggest that I've ever seen outside, out of the ground. The blind snakes normally burrow quite deep into the ground and are not often seen on the surface. They're very vulnerable to predation on the surface. So maybe due to the heavy rain that we've had over the last few weeks, meaning that they're coming out onto the surface. They normally feed on termites and termite larvae, their main source of food. Well, we've been quite lucky, guys. Someone gave us a call while we've been looking for the wild dogs, and they managed to get onto Ravenscourt. He was vocalizing this morning in this area, and they came through and they managed to locate him. If you hear in the background, you'll hear the Impala busy rutting at the moment. And as you can see with that hunting behavior, he's actually showing a bit of interest in a large group of Impala up ahead. The males are running around chasing each other. For a male leopard like this, very opportunistic. So as you can see, Ravenscourt's moved out of the open area that he was sitting in into a bit more of a thicker bit of grass here. There's a waterhole not too far behind us here, and very often during the day the Impala will be moving around inside a large clearing like this. And while those male Impala are rutting, they often chase each other in all different directions, and giving him an opportunity potentially to hunt. So yesterday and yesterday afternoon, Ravenscourt was with Kokavela, and as you can see, they've split up now. So well, they weren't together very long, meaning that most probably Kokavela's not quite in estrus yet. She's still probably coming into it. She's only just recently left her young male cub, and so probably not quite ready for mating yet. So Ravenscourt's moved off into a nice set of long grass there where he's lying in position in case one of these male impala do rut past him. He will probably spend the majority of the day lying down in that grass, and as I said earlier, but of an opportunistic chance that an impala comes running past him. We don't want to get too close to him. If the vehicle's parked right next to him, he's probably the impala probably not going to rut towards him, so we're going to leave him here now in the long grass, and we'll carry on. Two young bull elephants that have just appeared not too far from the Ravenscourt sighting. They've just been for a drink down at the pan, not too far away from us. If you have a look while this elephant is flapping its ears, you'll see very large veins and arteries around the back of the elephant's ear. And what they do is they pump all the blood in their body through those ears and constantly flap them in order to keep their body temperature down. That's how they cool themselves during these warm summer days that we've been having. So we just got a call from the Leopard Hills guys who were on their way home and found tracks of Basile and her two cubs. They came and investigated and luckily managed to find them for us. It looks like they have a Impala kill somewhere in the thicker bush a little bit further in front of us. But unfortunately hyenas come and stolen that kill before she managed to get it up into a tree. As you'll see, there's actually both cubs are here, which is fantastic news. We thought for a while that one of them had been killed. The last time we saw them, we only saw one of the male cubs. Yeah, these two doing very well now, 4.5 months old, and growing up quickly. So it's not common for leopards to share carcasses together. So you'll see that at the moment we've got one young cub who's busy feeding on a small portion left of that Impala kill. And as either the mother or the other sibling approaches, you'll hear the snarling and growling of the cub. Not very common for the two cubs to feed on the kill at the same time. They'll take turns. Alrighty folks, Basile and the cubs here just settling down in the shade now as it starts to warm up. They look like they have had a pretty good feed, so I think they did get a good portion of that carcass that was stolen by that hyena. But thanks for joining us, and we'll be heading home now.